values-driven organisation, and we expect our applicants to have an understanding of who we are as an organisation, have an understanding of what we do, where we operate, what our operational divisions are. So it doesn't matter what organisation you're applying for, whether it's us or an ambulance service or someone else, you've got to know the organisation that you're actually applying for. So do your research on their website, review the key people within their organisation, and look at their values and their mission and what they're actually trying to achieve and align with that. We can teach anyone anything. Your students and other persons are going to come to us with a nationally recognised qualification, which is an important aspect of their employment, but it's more about whether the individual aligns with us organisationally. If they've got that same drive and passion to deliver evidence-based medicine or paramedicine or pre-hospital practice, then we'll almost certainly align with them, and we're in this journey together. We get so many applicants that the whole interview, they'll just talk about what their goals are, what they want to achieve, but they've never talked about what they want to see the organisation achieve or how they want to help the organisation get from one place to another, or what they're actually going to bring to the organisation. So it's not all about me and it's not all about them. It's about how we can work together on this journey to deliver better patient care, better patient outcomes. But we want to see some drive and some personality in these interviews. We sit here at our office here in Carrum Downs in Victoria or in the other locations across the country, and we might interview 30 people over a couple of day period, and you're allowed to have personality. You're allowed to be friendly and bubbly. We understand you're nervous, but you're allowed to have this, proactive, and you be excited. This is potentially the start of your new career. And in organisations like us and others around there, it is an organisation where you can start at one level and work your way up to the next. You could start with us as an entry-level first aid officer and work with us until you're a paramedic and be delivering advanced interventions across multiple different avenues of our organisation. So there's real opportunity, but you're allowed to be excited. We want to see that come through in interviews, because it gets pretty dry after 30 interviews, and it's absolutely refreshing to have someone that aligns with an organisation that you can see is excited to be there and wants to move forward.
Great point. So now, any particular tips on how to maybe get that sort of passion into the initial application, of course, because there's a process of obviously sorting the applications then to interviews where maybe you can let some of your passion and personal values come out. Any tips on how do you define yourself right from the very start?
Yeah, so we get roughly 1 to 2 requests for employment a day, and most of the time we can't handle that sort of level of applicant on an ongoing basis. So if you want to stand out, you need to have a good resume that's you proofread. You need to write a cover letter that's specific to the organisation that you're actually applying for, and shows that you've done some basic research. Generally speaking, we know the areas that we may not need to have a full recruitment drive, but we've got a few vacancies or shortages around staffing levels, and we might be able to engage with some potential applicants and get them through a process. But on most occasions, it's a fairly large scale recruitment drive where we've got, we might need 10 more first responders or diploma qualified people in a specific area. But just having a well documented cover letter, a good quality resume, and just let your passion leak out of that, because all of us in pre-hospital practice, whether it's a diploma or a Cert 3 or a degree, have worked our asses off to get here to pass the subjects that we've worked in. And you didn't do that qualification for nothing. Something's driving you to do that. Just show us what that is, and whether that's in a cover letter or it's a phone call to an office to have a conversation. Don't be afraid to think outside the square to how you can actually try and secure employment with an organisation.